Now, the CBS 21 Political Insiders with Rob Hanrahan.
Thanks for being with us here. We're live now at Central Penn College, and we're joined by our political insiders, of course, Charlie Giroux, Tony May. Thanks for making the trip out here where our town hall is going to be in just a couple hours.
Yeah, we're going to talk a lot about guns in America. But first, guys, let's talk a little bit about immigration and the president's plans.
Okay.
It appears today the DHS border enforcement plan was signed by DHS Secretary John Kelly. This requires hiring, thousands of enforcement agents, expanding the priority list for immigrants marked for immediate removal, and enlist local law enforcement. It does uphold DACA, the children who were born childhood arrivals here, Charlie. This is really just the Trump administration moving ahead with its plan, right?
Doing pretty much exactly what they said they were going to do. And General Kelly signed this order, basically affirming what the campaign said, what the president said, and what really should be done. This is border enforcement, and it's a relatively minimalist policy.
Charlie, Tony, do you see this as creating some more upheaval from the Democrats?
Well, I think that the problem here is a collision between Republican values and Republican wishes here, which is, you just said it yourself, hiring thousands of enforcement agents. Where's the money going to come from? We've got a deficit already. How are we going to fund this? And what are we going to do with these guys when they start clogging up the court system? Because we're not talking about suspending their rights as accused.
Hard to imagine, but those are legitimate questions that Tony asks.
What? Well, let's shift gears here a little bit. Of course, our town hall tonight is about guns in America, yes. So we want to talk gun legislation. Your thoughts on the National Concealed Carry Reciprocity Bill?
There needs to be reciprocity, Lara, so that people don't inadvertently become criminals. I mean, that just makes common sense. The right to carry is an important right. It gives full meaning to the Second Amendment. And something that you may not hear in your discussion tonight, because I don't know that folks from out of town are all that familiar with it, but the Pennsylvania Constitution is actually even broader in terms of its defense of gun owners' rights than the United States Constitution.
Charlie? Tony,
I'm Tony,
Charlie.
Because we're agreeing tonight.
You guys cannot agree. It confuses me.
This is a constitutional issue. Where it starts getting hairy and difficult is when you get into the weeds here about issues like how much should we charge as a tax on suppressors? Mm-hmm. I mean, either we have suppressors or we don't. The tax isn't going to make a difference. Concealed carry, should people be able to conceal a gun? As a citizen without a gun walking into a Walmart, shouldn't I have a right to know who to avoid? Mm-hmm.
Or who to be close to, Tony, because the truth of the matter is that the best thing against bad people with guns is good people with guns.
I just want to stay away from it.
Tony May, everybody, and Charlie Giroux. We've got to wrap it there.
And we're going to hear a lot more about this discussion tonight coming up at 7. Thanks so much.
We ask you to come out and join us for our discussion tonight at Central Penn College. We'll be talking all issues concerning guns, from laws to gun violence. The town hall starts right here at 7 at Central Penn. We hope you can come out, and if you can't make it, we will have it streaming live for you on CBS21.com. You can catch the Political Insiders every Tuesday right here on CBS 21 News. Make sure to join us also for Face the State, Sunday mornings at 8:30.